Hey, wonderful people, how have you been? Welcome to today's episode of Real Money Talk with Coach T. My people, today's episode, I want to rant. I want to rant about three things. Yes. Number one, you say you are interested in your financial growth, but what exactly are you planting? Yes, I'm asking you, what are you planting? Ask yourself, what are you planting financially? In this world, there is a principle of seed time and harvest time, meaning that whatever you sow, some people say what you sow, you will reap, but it's like you are confused. No, in reality, what you sow is not what you will reap. Oh. You might reap the kind, but you will not reap the food. So you might sow 1 unit of it, but you will reap 1,000 units of it. That's the beauty of harvest. So I'm asking you today, what are you planting? Are you planting sense or nonsense? Are you planting wisdom or foolishness? What are you planting? What are you planting inside the soil of time? Because guess what? When the harvest comes, you will reap not just the kind, but in multiple folds. You know what I love most about this principle of seed time and harvest time? Because it is a principle, it is not unique to anybody. Let's use an example. Let's say we are traveling on the road let's say you're traveling from Port Harcourt to Ibadan, and I am a Hindu male, and I eat orange and I toss the seed into good ground, good soil. In 10 years' time, the fact that I toss that seed into good soil means that if the weather conditions are right, that seed will grow and it will bear fruit. In 10 years, it will multiply, it will bear fruit. The seed will not say, it was tossed by a Hindu male, and this is African soil, or this is Yoruba soil, or this is river soil. No, the seed is not going to say that. The seed will grow because the conditions for the principle have been met. My worry is that many of us do not know that for every day that goes by, we are sowing something. You need to ask yourself, what am I planting, whether consciously or unconsciously? Same thing with your finances. What are you planting in your finances? Are you planting money? If you plant money, you will harvest money. You will harvest money in multitude or in multiples. What are you planting? Are you planting financial knowledge? If you plant financial knowledge, you will reap financial wisdom. And the beauty of it is that when it comes to time for the harvest, just like any tree that grows and bears fruit, can one person finish all the fruits of one tree? Very unlikely. So the fruit is made available for your children, grandchildren to the fourth generation, simply because you planted good seed in good soil and allowed time to do its magic. So I'm asking you today, and that's my first round too. I'm really worried that people are not consciously planting. People do not even know that whether you plant consciously or unconsciously, planting is happening. Just like that seed you tossed carelessly in the soil. The fact that you were not even aware that it was growing did not stop it from growing. The fact that you were not aware that it could grow did not stop it from growing. The fact that you were minding your business and driving on your way to Ibadan did not stop it from growing. Same thing with you. Whatever you are planting, believe me, you will reap it, whether a tenfold, 100-fold, 1,000-fold. It doesn't matter, but reaping will happen. So my first rant today, this is paining me. The people who claim that they want to be financially free are not aware that they are planting. But from today, you will begin to become conscious, right? From today, you become more conscious and you will plant with intentionality. That's my first rant. My second rant is closely related to this first rant. In fact, this second, Christians, come, draw closer. Christians, use your right hand to hold your right ear like this. Can you hear me? Listen attentively. This one is your sub. Hold your sub. Come and catch your sub. What are you binding? What really are you binding? Every day you're binding. cast it, bind poverty, bind whatever is causing me to be poor. I bind it. Hey, don't continue that prayer. Wait, before you continue, just hold on. Have you checked whether you are not the weapon fashioned against your prosperity? So you've been binding yourself. Have you been doing the things that cause wealth to grow? Have you been doing the things that cause financial prosperity? Have you been saving well? Have you been earning well? Have you been investing well? Have you been learning about financial freedom? Have you been implementing the things you learn? Have you even been learning stuff? Have you dedicated time to studying about finance? So why are you binding yourself? Yes, now every day you pray, whatever, Father, whatever is causing me not to be prosperous, I bind it. Hey, before you continue, you have bound yourself. Now you can no longer lose yourself. Be careful what you are binding. Be careful that you are not binding yourself. Before you think that maybe someone else is responsible for your financial pains, be sure that you are not the one responsible. Because maybe God wants to help you, but you are bound yourself. You are bind. Every day you are binding. Bind by fire, bind by blood, bind by water. You bind. Every devourer that is against my finances, you are the devourer. You're not the devourer. Because explain to me why, with your miserable, small, shinkiny income that you are managing to manage by yourself, you now saw girl, you fell by the wayside. Your senses went astray. You started spending on the girl as if you are wealthy. You know that you are not wealthy. But you are behaving, you are spending. I'm a baller. I spend with double hand. Now with my shoulder up because based on who I be, you are nobody. Bring your shoulder down. And you claim that you are not the devourer. You are the devourer. You earn what? 100 units of whatever currency. Inside that 100 units, you are spending 120 units. You borrow to fund today. Oh, ye weapon fashioned against the devourer. Be careful that you don't fashion a weapon against thyself. Let me speak King James English. Today I told you today is for rant. Because I'm tired of people binding themselves without knowing that they are binding themselves. Every cankerworm, every devourer, every blood-sucking, you are the one sucking the blood of your finances. Please stop it today, okay? The third thing I want to rant about, in fact, this one is the main rant. Dear ladies, in fact, this one is for ladies. Men, just wait, we'll talk to you later. Dear ladies, especially the young, fine ladies. Even nowadays, even the ones that are not even fine have joined the gang. Dear young lady, where did you get this high quality audacity from? Premium audacity that made you believe that it is a man's responsibility to take care of you when he's not legally married to you. That just because he liked you, what am I even saying? Sometimes they just do, hey, pretty lady, how are you? And then you look at him up and down and say, can you afford to take care of me? Who are you? He should come and take care of you based on that you are just fine and he admired your beauty. And immediately you want to pass your bills to him. Some of you, your father could not even buy the cream you rub. And then you are looking at the bar and saying, can you buy my cream? He cannot go. What is wrong with young girls today? I had a training where I asked young girls, when I say young, I mean 20s, early 20s. None of them was up to 30 years. And in fact, that day the spirit just said, let me ask. If I'd known, I should not have asked because I became very angry. And I asked them, ladies, first question. In fact, the question had two parts. First part was, do you believe it is a boyfriend's place to take care of his girlfriend? And they say, yes, of course. It's even the way, their hands, these are their hands. Of course. Who else is supposed to take care of them? I was shocked. It's a boyfriend's place to take care of you. So what is your own work? Then I now asked, I said, okay, let's continue. How much do you think the boy should spend on you every month? And they go, you know how they behave now, people know them. Well, it's not as if I'm materialistic, but really, if the boy really likes me, I really don't see why he should not spend 300,000 naira on me. After all, he's the one who claims to like me. If not that Amadioha has gone on sabbatical, wouldn't he know what to do to your mouth at that time? Young ladies, when did this rubbish behavior start? Women, fathers and mothers, women, men, what are you raising? When did we start this? When did we start building or raising or bearing girls who did not think of earning for themselves? When did we start building a generation of girls who want to pass the buck from their father to the man in their lives? Most embarrassingly, not even men they are legally tied to. Because a boy likes you. The worst part is that he may not even really like you like that. Just like that you were fine. And he accidentally said, hey, pretty lady. And you are billing him. Who are you? Young ladies, I am hoping that by this podcast, we'll begin to create awareness around the error in that mindset. I have 2 daughters and I teach them the value of earning. I've been married for over 15 years. Never in the history of the marriage have I looked at my husband and seen the person standing in front of me as my solution to my life's problems. Never. I didn't even see my father in that role. I have always believed that at the point of creation, God put in me the capacity, the means, the intelligence, the wherewithal to build solutions for myself. That was how I was raised, that's how I was brought up. So who is bringing up these girls who believe that another man's son should be the one solving all their problems? And girls, people have problems from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, problem. And then you add on problems. You bring hair issues. Your lashes are longer than these ones inside my eye. Your shoes are 16-inch stilettos. Problem from head to toe. And then you want to pass that buck to a young, innocent man minding his business. Please let it stop. Let's begin to create the consciousness. Maybe they don't know. There's also the place for ignorance. Maybe they don't know. Let's begin to create the consciousness in our female folk, especially the young ones, that the man was not designed to be the solution to all your problems. Yes, I agree. It is the man's place to head the family. It is the man's place to bear the responsibility of providing for the family. But not all provision must come from the man. Because if you overburden them, and you know how men are, small thing, they will just die and leave you. So I have many widows, proliferation of widows, everywhere, widow association, every day widows outreach. Because the men don't waste time. If you stress them, somebody will just die and leave you. And when they leave you, who will carry the burden? That's when you will know that, hey, pretty lady, it's no longer available. You are now an old, ugly lady and you will do the work. So women, girls, and by the way, mothers, please let's do better. I beg you. I said I was going to rant only about 3 things today. Many things I said in my mind, but let me stop here. Today's rant episode is over. 3 things. What are you planting? What are you binding? And why are you passing your problems to the men folk, dear young ladies? Thank you so much for coming to my rant session today. Thanks for attending today's podcast. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. But before then, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video, share all the podcast episodes. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Thank you so much for coming today. Bye.